I come from a team of street hustlers. We get together with different ingredients, create the pie with each other. Bake up, split, divide the pot to each his own. Each one teach one. I make sure my niggas know you can get about the call, but if you roll, you roll. I'm pushing white tees in the summer. If you know, you know. That bad brown bitch looking like a cinnamon roll. I fuck that bitch like a dog, make her piss on the floor. I'm sipping slow, feeling lovely. You can't place no one above me, cause I rise up from the muddy and came to knock niggas' heads off.
You already know what it is, man. You tuned into another episode of SJ Live Online, man. So make sure you subscribe to the page, man. Today a good one, man. Today a good one, man. I'm in the building with my boy, man. I'm in the building with Speedie da Icon, man. Like, we gonna talk about it today, man. Y'all see where we at, man. Like, first, Speedie, before we even get into it, let's just, plug where we at, man, because this is a dope fucking setup, man. Like, when I came in here, this shit was kind of crazy. So just plug where we at and, let them know what's going on here.
All right. Just to let y'all know, man, you know what I mean? We at the Struggle Clothing at 1770 Seneca Street, you know what I'm saying? My man, Big Mike, we call him Struggle Mike now, you know what I'm saying? He been here about 4 years, and we were here one day, you know what I'm saying, because we got a feature with Benny that's coming soon, myself and my artist, same dude, and I brought the studio here. You know what I'm saying? I brought the studio here, and we recorded in here.
You got a booth?
Yeah, the booth right there. The booth right there. You know what I'm saying? So, like, boom, we brought the studio here. I mean, this is before the booth was even set up and everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? We had the mic sitting right here on the side of the counter. You know what I mean? And Struggle Mike, he got a vision. You know what I'm saying? He hit me up. He like, yo, Speed, this is what I want to do. A month later, you know what I'm saying? You got the studio over here in Struggle, at Struggle Clothing. You know what I mean? Y'all can hit me up on any of my social media. You know what I mean? Just Speedie da Icon, man. You know what I mean? Speedie da Icon. You know what I'm saying? Again, it's 1770 Seneca Street. Seneca. My name? Oh, yeah. You got to spell the name because it's Speedy. It's a little different. It's Speedie. You know what I'm saying? And it's because we hood, D-A, Icon, man. You know what I'm saying? But you can find me through that on any social media. Hit my DM, you know what I'm saying? Schedule your studio time. We're doing 35 an hour right now while we upgrade. When we upgrade, you know what I'm saying, it's going to go up. So get the money now. Get that money going. You know what I'm saying? We don't do packages. We just do an hour. $35 is cheap. You know what I'm saying? Most of my competition, they doing $50 an hour. So, you know what I mean? Boom. I will soon be setting up where I'll have folders of producers' beats where you will be able to come and get exclusive beats for cheap. You know what I mean? My first producer that's going to be doing that with me is Mathematic from Niagara Falls. I got a couple beats from him for the album. Like, you know what I mean? But we here, man. We got some Aku up in here. We got some play clothes up here. We got Divine Felons. We got cookies. You know what I'm saying? We just put out our summer lineup. You know what I mean? It's all types of shorts in here, all types of t-shirts and stuff, man. Just come through, man. You know what I mean? And we ain't trying to head crack. We ain't trying to head crack nobody, man. We got good deals. Oh, and also we got our own line. You know what I'm saying? The Struggle Clothing line. You know what I mean? This is the joint. You know what I mean? Boom. You got the Struggle Beer. You know what I'm saying? The t-shirts got the whole storyline going to them. I can't tell you. It might tell it better than I can. I don't want to destroy your story. You know what I mean? But we will be having possibly something special coming with the t-shirts and everything. Like, you know what I mean? Got some short sets coming. Man, it is what it is, man. We evolving. We growing. You know what I mean?
Dope, man. Make sure y'all come through. Struggle Clothing, man. 1770 Seneca Street, man. This, like I said, y'all see the setup, man. It's dope in here, man. Two, before we get into it, explain what I got on, man. Like, this is you right here. So give them the whole breakdown because they don't know about this. They don't know about this. So before I let them, basically, like I said, I'm supporting all local, what I could do. You know what I mean? This is my man Speedy. I hit him up. Yo, I need a hoodie. This is what it is. So I'm going to let him break it down on what the hoodie is and the meaning behind it and all that. I'll give y'all, we stand up.
Get a good look at that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Got the stash pocket on the joint. You know what I mean? Come on, son. You know what I mean? So
yeah, explain that, man. Like,
well,
know, like your whole
I
how you came
do custom t-shirts. You know what I mean? I do custom T-shirts, custom clothes. I can put vinyl on anything, like, you know what I'm saying. But let me break this down for you, man. When somebody say they do custom clothes, you got to find out what type of custom clothes they do. There's different type of custom clothes, like, you know what I'm saying. And if a man say he do vinyl, you know what I mean, 9 times out of 10, you ain't gonna be able to give him the most explicit stuff. Like, you know what I mean? People be coming to me with the outrageous, you know what I mean? Because they're vinyl is pretty much for flat logos unless you have an actual printer that prints on the vinyl, and you have to have the cutter that actually cuts it out. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if you don't got that, you know what I mean, which that printer is very expensive, you know what I'm saying? You just gonna get a flat logo, you know what I'm saying? So it's gotta be vectorized. So learn that phrase. If you get into anything that deals with the logo or something like that, you know what I mean? You don't want to just have a JPEG of your logo, you know what I'm saying? You want a PNG, a ping. That's how I call it, ping. You know what I mean? PNG. You want a JPEG, you know what I'm saying? And you wanna is it a GIF? Is it a GIF? I think it's a GIF also, you know what I'm saying? But you want to vectorize your logo if you're dealing with vinyl. It's a cheaper way to do it, though. You know what I'm saying? Silk screen, direct to garment, everything is more expensive than vinyl. Vinyl is a cheaper way to do it, and you can sell your clothes for cheaper. You know what I mean? You can have more profit. You get more profit. You know what I mean? You get more profit out of it. You know what I'm saying? So my brand, though, you know what I mean? Like, I'm something like an activist a little bit, you know what I mean? I'm very pro-black, don't mean that I don't like nobody, you know what I'm saying? Well, I like everybody, you know what I'm saying? But I'm pro-black, I love me, you feel me? So, it's what's worth your life, you know what I'm saying? I think it's a lot of hopelessness in our communities, you know what I'm saying? And the question, what's worth your life, is very important today, you know what I'm saying? Because I really feel that a lot of the youth doesn't understand that worth, you know what I'm saying? They don't really understand what their life is worth, you know what I'm saying? Or what their kids are worth, or, you know what I'm saying, what their moms is worth. So, you know what I mean? It's just trying to bring shed a little light on a situation that's bad right now, man. You know what I mean? And I think that's important, because I don't care what's in your music, I don't care what's on your clothing, you know what I mean? I think that if you come from a hard background, when you sit down and you talk, or when you presenting things, you know what I'm saying, you need to say certain things. You know what I mean? Because we got to come out of this slump, and the only way we come out of this slump is if we talk about it. And that's as far as we going to go with that one, because, I mean, my next project is I Digress. You know what I'm saying?
My nigga. So, y'all already know, man, what we here for, man. Like I said, man, Speedie da Icon today, man. So I'm gonna let him first. Sometimes I like to, man, this is my shit. I'll do what the fuck I want to do. I like to flatter myself sometimes. So I like to get in tune with certain artists and shit that I know. Like, it's my nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't just meet him today. I didn't line this up today. So before we get into Speedie the artist, like, sometimes I like to take myself back to the time of me first starting to do this and first meeting different people and mingling and being out there. So I like to hear the experience of when you met me, because when you met me, it was at a show. So I want to talk about the experience of the show and the experience of me being there that night, because for me, it was like I'm like the artist that night. Y'all might be nervous because y'all going on stage, y'all doing this, but we're not even supposed to be in there. Right. Feel me? I'm just ambushing the building. I'm here, like, what's up? So, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you don't get to go to different showcases and shit, and it's somebody there ready to, you know what I'm saying? That's like a bonus. We already know about the show. Like, I'm hyped for the show, but oh shit, you know what I mean? So let's talk about it, man. Before we dive into Speedie, cause like I remember the experience of when I first met Speedie, and the shit was dope, man. Cause it was like a wave, and that wave right there was like, I seen a lot of artists, like, I get all these niggas outside and get 20, 30 of these niggas outside and go crazy. Like, we be out there all night. Like, it was just a different feel. More artists was connecting with. They ain't care about who got beef with who from what hood. yo, we about to do this show tonight. We might meet y'all niggas at the after party. We might go get some food, something. You know what I mean? It was a different vibe. So I don't want y'all to hear it coming from me. I want Speedy to kind of talk about that because I feel like that's important because that's like a first interaction of me with different artists and me seeing different talent. I seen a lot of talent out here and I seen a lot of people out here. People come and go. But like I said, this right here is like a longevity thing. We talking 7, 8 years ago, like we first, like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Just tell them, man, like, just talk about it. Like, one, talk about, you know, your preparation of you going to the show. Okay. And then once you got to the show, go from there.
Well, anytime I got a show, you know what I mean? You already know, boys got to get right. You know what I'm saying? Boys got to get right. So, you know, we linked up, you know what I mean? We got right. You know what I'm saying? It was, you know what I'm saying? Well, let me send some shout outs. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Roz over at the OHM. Don't nobody do that. You know what I mean? Don't nobody do that. She probably won't never see this, but you know what I mean? I just immortalized her. With that one. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Roz because, you know what I'm saying? She let us come up in there for a long time. We didn't have no incidents. It was a few incidents through the whole time that we was there, but she still let us rock. You know what I mean? And that was dope. That was dope of her. Cause she ain't have to. You know what I mean? And man, the wings was on smash. The wings was on smash. You know what I mean? The patio wide open. You go out there, do what you want. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Until the security came, though. Until the security came. I forgot my man's name, too, that was on security. That was my dude, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Big Mike was out there, light-skinned Big Mike. Shout out Big Mike, you know what I mean? But, man, it was, I don't even know if it was called Do Your Thizzle Thursdays at that time. You know what I mean? It started out as something else. It was called something else, you know what I mean? But, you know what I mean, we're going to call it Do Your Thizzle Thursdays, you know what I mean, because that's what it ended up being in the long run, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Big Time and his whole camp, you know what I'm saying? It was an open mic. You had to pay at the door. A lot of people complained about that, you know what I'm saying? But it was an outlet for people to come go perform and network and meet other people. I'm pretty sure it was a lot of collabs that came up out of there. Rest in peace, Dip. You know what I mean? All Day, my man. You know what I'm saying? I did one of the last interviews with him on my show. You know what I'm saying? Which will be coming back. What we used to do Wednesdays. You know what I'm saying? Again, can't say it enough. You know what I mean?
Wednesday.
Yeah, what we used to do Wednesdays.
No, I'm talking about the OHM shit.
Oh, yeah. It was something Wednesdays. But it is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But that night, I met Piff. You know what I'm saying? Man, it was a big cipher. It was a big cipher. We did the big cipher. We did the big cipher. Man, I don't know. It was a ton of niggas out there. Like, hey, I think everybody that was there was out there. Like at one point, you know what I'm saying? That joint went on for like almost half of the show at least. You know what I'm saying? We was out there just freestyling, just going in. Like, you know what I mean? One man after the next. It was dope. It was dope. Like, you know what I'm saying? Word. But honestly, like, you know what I mean? That was the feel of the whole thing. Like, what y'all gotta learn is, you know what I'm saying, it ain't always about the money, man. Sometimes it's about the experience. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta make money. You know what I'm saying? And these venues, I hate it. Oh, you gotta go sell tickets. You gotta do this. Like, ain't nothing catered towards the artist these days. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everything is catered toward everything else around the business, but the artist. Like, you know what I'm saying? The artist don't see nothing. Like, you know what I mean? Y'all get down bad on the artist. He don't see nothing. He don't see nothing. Like, a lot of this stuff that they doing, they don't see nothing. You know what I mean? Unless they sell the tickets and they get the extra money after they done had to pay them what they got to pay them. Like, you know what I'm saying? And y'all don't even support. But, you know what I mean? Back to Do Your Thizzle. Like, you know what I mean? Shout out Fire Station. You know what I mean?
Shout out the boy, huh?
You know what I'm saying? Shout out my man Drizzy Dre. You know what I mean? And his camp. You know what I'm saying? Chris Style and all them. You know what I mean? Shout out the whole Brick Boy camp. That's my camp. You know what I mean? Like, yo, it was love, man. Like, everybody used to come out and just get it in, man. And it wasn't like, yo, this man doodle, that man doodle. You know what I mean? Yo. Come on, man. Get it rocking. Get it rocking. Who was right on the stage with him? Because it was my dogs. You know what I mean? What up, Wavy? You know what I'm saying? Shout out the Round Table, you know what I mean? And Rebel Radio. Like, yo, but I love it right now. I love it right now. You know what I'm saying? Bringing it to the presence. And I think that set the stage for a lot of what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? It really did. Like, because boys really started taking it serious. Like, yo, shout out Londell. Shout out Londell and, what's his joint? Delzay? Is it Delzay? Delzay, yo, you know what I mean? Shout him out because, you know what I mean? He was bringing out A&Rs and all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was going hard. I think he's still going hard in Canada. Like, you know what I mean? Last time I seen him, he was up in Canada doing something. So, you know what I mean? Like, we got to get back to that, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right now, the town is at a point where it's a groundbreaking point in the history of this whole hip-hop thing for Buffalo. Like, we've been up under the shadow of New York City for so long. Like, now, we have to seize the moment. We have to seize the moment. That means we have to start supporting each other as artists. And if you're not an artist, you know what I mean? It's civilians. I got to start supporting the artists, man. You know what I mean? It can't be just Benny and Griselda and them. Like, you know what I mean? All respect due to them boys because they opening doors. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Westside, Conway, BSF, you know what I mean? Duffel Bag Hottie, all them boys. You know what I'm saying? Lovey, all them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Respect to all them boys. But we have to capitalize on what they doing. If we don't, you know what I'm saying, we going to be floating in the water, no motors, no nothing, man. We got to turn the boat on. You know what I mean? The boat could go in the water, but if it ain't no engines or no rolls, no nothing, like oars, what they call oars, you know what I'm saying? If ain't none of that going on, we just sitting in the water floating, waiting for the breeze to come. You know what I mean? So we got to do what we got to do.
So what you feel, that's crazy because that lead me into my next shit. What you feel is like, is going to make that happen? Cause it's hard to get that. That sound good, but it's hard for another. I've never really seen too many people support each other, and we're gonna just be 100 with this.
Get off your high horse, man.
So you telling me if more of these artists come together, do more collabs, support more, and cop the merch, cop the mixtape, that's the way. But who gonna break that door though? Somebody gotta. You could get in, they could do this. Everybody doing this, but somebody gotta kick that motherfucker.
We started. Come to the struggle, bro. Come to the struggle, man. You know what I mean? Sit down and kick it with Speedy, bro. You know what I mean? If you skeptical about any of this, come kick it with me, man. You know what I'm saying? Question what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? My door is always open. 1770 Seneca Street, bro. My shit is always open. I'm gonna break it down for you why it gotta be like that. Cause listen, man, you know what I mean? If you look at New York in the 80s, you know what I mean? If you look at New York in the 80s, boom, it was a bunch of kids that was enjoying what they was doing. You know what I mean? Supporting each other. But see, it was a different time. You had to be there. 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 You couldn't
90 from the 80s to the 90s to the.
But you couldn't connect with somebody over the internet. Like there was no email. Like if you was collabing with somebody, you was actually in the studio with them working, bruh. You know what I mean? You was actually working. Nah, it was the real first. It was the real first. You know what I'm saying? I done been through almost all of that, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Trick tracking on a 4-track. You know what I'm saying? Recording on a tape deck. You know what I mean? I done been through all of that. Yeah, I'm an old head. I don't give a fuck what y'all think, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you go back, it was always New York came up because New York was supporting New York. You know what I mean? Yeah, they had their little squabbles, you know what I'm saying? KRS and MC Shan, you know what I mean? Kool Mo D and LL, all that. Like, they had their squabbles, but they support each other. They came up. Boom. Moved to L.A. Because that was the next scene. You know what I'm saying? Philly is littered all through that because you got Schoolie D and all them boys. Philly littered all through that, like, you know what I mean? But you going to move to the next big scene, it was L.A. You know what I'm saying? When NWA and Spice One and all them boys start dropping, you know what I'm saying? Boom, guess what? L.A. was supporting L.A., pushing L.A. You know what I'm saying? All the artists was on each other's CDs and moving together. DJ Quick, all these boys, right? You know what I mean? Boom, slide down to Texas with Rap A Lot. You know what I mean? Boom, same situation. If you look at the history of it, the only time your city came up is when your city had an ill artist. That was the first thing, which we got that right now. We got an ill group of artists. You know what I mean? And then everybody came behind and supported and moved together. You know what I'm saying? Boom. After that, you had New Orleans, Florida, and then Atlanta just took over. But they had their run. No disrespect to them. It's time. It's time.
What you talking about, they support each other.
That's a fact.
That's why they get into, that's why they can maintain and be of relevance because they not going at it. They don't have this mentality. This New York state of mind is I gotta. You feel me? It is no. So it's easy to say let's support this and but look how hard, look how long. Like you said, look how long you've been doing this. But look, but you gotta. But niggas ain't doing that. But niggas ain't doing that. That's the problem.
One of the biggest hurdles that Buffalo's had musically has been venues.
Facts. Facts.
But those other cities,
But when you talking about these venues,
venues that will support hip hop music.
now I gotta look at that from both ways. I gotta put myself now. You the artist. I own the venue. It's my business partner.
Right.
He telling me about what you want to do.
Right.
You want to put on a show. You want to do this. I see what y'all saying. I don't really want to sell to, because I tell my man this shit all day. Two cuz, this is what I'm a nigga I was talking about. I tell a nigga this. Shout out my nigga, man. You already know what it is, man. But I tell this nigga this shit. I say, yo, it's not really about that. It's about brushing these shoulders. So whatever I gotta do to get in this venue, that's what I gotta do for right now. Because the next venue ain't gonna be like this. But as an artist, I gotta go through whatever I gotta go through. Now, as the venue nigga, I gotta think about, okay, if I let these niggas get the venue for whatever this price is, what is they really gonna bring in? Niggas not packing these venues. So you gotta look at it, niggas is taking an L. These big time artists, these big time niggas they not packing these venues. So if I'm a business owner and I own this venue, I'm gonna do the same shit. I gotta respect it. Just like you respect it, I gotta respect it.
I'm gonna bring another point into that. You know what I mean? If you the fan, don't come up there trying to fuck shit up. Don't come up there trying to fuck shit up, bruh. That's why we don't have venues. That's why we don't have venues. It ain't because hold on. It ain't because the artist, pardon me, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? It ain't because the artist can't pack the venue. It's because when they pack the venue, motherfuckers fucking it up. Shit don't last long in Buffalo. You know what I mean? I could take it back again or shit like that. That crab in the barrel mentality.
Not just hip hop, but any of the black clubs, all that shit. What do you think that shit's about? That we can't seem to hang on long enough to not have no shit.
It's like I said, man. It's the people, bro. And you the artist has no control over that. There's nothing we can't do nothing about that. You know what I mean? But guess what? We can speak about it. Everybody got to speak about it. If you're an artist and you throwing a show, you know what I mean, and somebody come up there and fuck it up, we got to put them on blast. We got to put them on blast, because I ain't scared of nan one of you niggas. Like, you know what I mean? And no disrespect to nobody out there. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to put you on blast. You come fuck my show up. You know what I mean? And you ain't coming to the next show. You know what I'm saying? So, no, if y'all scared to come to my show because some shit happened at my show, no, you going to be safe, because that person that did that ain't coming to my show again, bro. You know what I mean? I'm going to have a picture of him. I promise you. I'll make the security hold him up so I can take a picture of him. Like, you know what I mean? We have to support each other, man. Let's get out of this crab in the barrel. Like, even with businesses, all that. Stop going and asking for discounts for people. You don't do that with the Arabs. You know what I mean? You don't go ask the Arabs for discounts. You don't go to Sprint ask for a discount. You know what I mean? Cut it out, bruh. We have to cut all of that out, man. You know what I'm saying? We fucked up here, bruh. We fucked up here. We always trying to get over on each other instead of trying to get over on the motherfuckers that's getting over on us. You know what I mean? See, y'all to drag me back. Hey, they have to keep dragging me back. I don't want to get conscious on y'all, but on some real shit, like, you know what I mean? In all those points, they stand as points, valid points. You know what I mean? We have to work hard to pack the venues. You know what I mean? Because we can't blame the venue itself. We have to work hard to pack the venues. We have to keep it a safe environment. You know what I mean? And because they pay insurance on that stuff. You know what I mean? When somebody get hurt, somebody get shot out in front of that club, you know what I mean? I think it's something like $50,000, bro. You know what I mean? Zafel, shout out Zafel that owned Birchfields before Dennis Wilson. You know what I mean? He can attest to that. You know what I'm saying? That's how, quote unquote, you know what I mean? I don't know if it's the truth, but rumor has it that's how he lost Sweetwaters. You know what I mean? Because of insurance issues. You know what I'm saying? Because and that was a venue for us to go, yo, Sweetwaters used to be rocking. It used to be rocking, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Even Birchfields. You know what I'm saying? Even Birchfields. You know what I mean? Like, so like we have to stop going to the club looking for the people we got beef with. You know what I'm saying? Leave that at home, deal with that later. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of hard legs with a nice, pretty soft legs, and go get you some pussy. Sorry, you know what I mean? For the ladies out there, go get you some pussy, some head, either way. You know what I mean? And make it a good night, man. Get drunk, have some fun, man. You know what I mean? Don't go up there, stop ruining these venues, man. We had good venues. The joint over on Delaware. My man got killed in the back of that joint. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, you know what I mean? Rest in peace of Ricky, man. You know what I mean? They shot him in the head, bruh. Shot him in the head, man. He ain't had nothing to do. He was just out there trying to make some money doing photography. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we got to stop the bullshit. We getting in our own way of being greater than what we can be. You know what I mean?
All right, so let's get into Speedy, man. We getting on. I don't want to get off topic, man. You know what I mean? Let's talk about Speedy. Like, let's give me the inspiration behind Speedy. Explain Speedy to others. You feel me? Explain where this music shit is going for you. Everybody want a message and what they gonna send in their music, and you know what I'm saying, what the point they want to get across. So you know, give them that feel. Like, give them who Speedy the artist is.
I'm just a young black kid born in the North, grew up in Buffalo, man. You know what I mean? Learned a lot of game, made a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? But you can't do that your whole life, man. You know what I'm saying? If you do, like, you know what I'm saying, shit ain't gonna be clicking when you get towards the end. Like, I know niggas right now, like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That and it don't wear well on your soul, bruh. You know what I'm saying? It don't wear well on your soul. But me as an artist, man, I just wanna show y'all that I'm talented, man. You know what I'm saying? And help other people, you know what I mean, get to a level that they never thought that they could get to. Cause this here, I don't just rap, bro. Like, you could ask any of my artists or any of that, like, you know what I'm saying? Same dude. Shout out. Well, let me go through this, because this is part of me since you asked that question. You know what I mean? Shout out my whole team. You know what I mean? Brick Boys. You know what I'm saying? From Flying Bricks Upstate Entertainment. You know what I mean? And if I miss one of y'all name, I apologize. But you know what I'm saying? We gonna start it off like this. You know what I'm saying? Brick Boys is just. It started in New Jersey, you know what I'm saying? Because it's Flying Bricks. It was Flying Bricks Entertainment, you know what I'm saying? So we called ourselves Brick Boys, you know what I mean? Because I'm from the Brick City, you know what I'm saying? And boom, when I was living there at the time, when I moved back to Buffalo, I wanted to keep it going, so I added the upstate to it because I wanted to keep things separate, you know what I'm saying? So Moo Murder, shout out Moo Murder, my cousin, you know what I mean? Shout out Rasheen, Sheen Beats, you know what I'm saying? Shout him out. It was us three that was doing the production and the organizing, you know what I'm saying? But you had 40, you had Kaliak, you know what I'm saying? My mentor in this, you know what I'm saying? Rizal, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we was deep down there too, like, you know what I mean? But it came up here, it came Flying Bricks Upstate, but the Brick Boys stayed, you know what I'm saying? And I know that it's Brick Boys on the coast, on the West Coast, that are actually, I think, blood affiliated, don't quote me, you know what I'm saying? And ain't no disrespect to them, you know what I mean? Shout out to them, actually, you know what I'm saying? But, boom, it ain't no gang, it ain't nothing, it's just family. It's family that love to do music, and we all do it together. You know what I'm saying? So, like, boom, it's my little cousin, J.O.Z. the Assassin. You know what I'm saying? My homie, Heist the Prophet. You know what I'm saying? You know a lot of these names, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Loomy Huss, formerly known as Hustle Montega, you know what I'm saying? But he call himself Loomy Huss now. You got S.com, you know what I'm saying? You got Shaft Rock, you know what I'm saying, a.k.a. Dangerfield, when he doing his DJing and producing things. You know what I'm saying? You got Same Dude. You got Kevin Mack. You got Vontae Almighty. You know what I'm saying? Honorary member. You know what I'm saying? 4K Burt, he working. You know what I'm saying? He might get there. You never know. You keep working, though. You know what I'm saying? And then countless other associated and affiliated that, you know what I mean? When you see the handshake, you're going to know what it is. You know what I mean? But me, I do a little bit of everything. I like to call my style versatility, a little term that I came up with a long time ago. It's just because I try to, of course, stay with the times at some point, like to show y'all that I still got it. You know what I mean? But to just give y'all raw talent, bro. Like, cause a lot of people get stuck in one lane, man. You get stuck in one lane. Don't get stuck in the lane, bro. Cause when that lane close, where you gonna go? Where you gonna go? You in the first lane, right? You in the first lane. That lane closed, you can't even get on the highway. You gotta go way down to the next exit, you know what I mean? The next entrance to the highway to even get on. So you gotta be able to switch it up. You know what I mean? You gotta be able to take that detour. Like, you know what I mean? Stop getting stuck. If you use an auto-tune all the time, sometimes use it. Don't use it. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're a singer, bro. You know what I mean? Especially if you're a singer. You know? Well, the thing is, perfect your craft. Don't lean on it. That's the only part. Hip hop is hip hop. It's going to develop the way it do, just like the streets. The streets come out of everybody, however it's going to come out of. You know what I'm saying? But that's the evolution. If it wasn't for that, hip hop would have been dead a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? But expand, because we're going to keep growing if you do that. You know what I'm saying? But if you stay in one lane, if you stuck in one lane, where we going to go? You know what I mean? Well, I don't know if it's 3-0. We go. He ain't get 3-0, bro. He ain't get 3-0. He ain't get 3-0. Listen, they set the man up.
Nah, man.
They set him up, bro. Listen. We about to talk about it. We about to talk about it. When you dealing with boys like that, like, yo, when you put Sue, you know what I mean, up against Twerk, you know what I'm saying? They battle in the same arenas. You know what I'm saying? So there's no disadvantage. There's no handicap to that. You know what I'm saying? But when you taking Kaz, you taking Joe Buttons. Now, Joe Buttons, it was a different, because they had him on a big stage. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? But the thing is, you have to find a way to even the playing field, bruh. You know what I mean? Because you can't, it wasn't, yo, son, all the motherfuckers they was young. They ain't know nothing. They don't even barely know who Cassidy is. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't even know who Cassidy is. So when he came in there, you know what I mean, he spitting his bars. Of course, Cassidy gonna spit his bars the way Cassidy spit his bars, because guess what? I'm one of the originators of this shit. I'm not changing up for you motherfuckers, which is a bad thing, because like I said, if you stay in one lane, what happened to you? You know what I mean? But I think when you bring in the old school cats into that arena, you know what I mean, they have to, first of all, for them, they have to be diligent in studying what's really going on. You know what I mean? Because they have to, of course, cater to it in some way if they want to get the crowd, because it's not their crowd. You know what I mean? And that's the setup part, though. That's the setup part, though, because you're bringing them into a world that they're not involved in. And that's what they want. Like, come on, man. That's what they want, dog. I'm saying, you can hear when niggas be talking about this shit. That's what they want. They want to go in there and take an old nigga and do him dirty, dog. Like, oh, yeah, hell yeah. Like, these little motherfuckers, they disrespectful, bro. You know what I mean? My shit, what happened? Overall? Cass was spitting bars, bro. Cass was spitting bars. I'm going with Cass. I'm going to go with Cass.
3-0?
You know what I mean? Nah, I ain't going to give him 3-0. I'm going to give him the 2-1. But he definitely, Goods won that second round. Guaranteed. He wiped it. He wiped him on that second round.
They booed Cassidy in the second round.
Yeah, I mean, he wiped him on the second round. But they booed Goods too. They booed Goods. Don't give me the like it ain't nothing. Don't give me the like it ain't nothing. They booed. His crowd booed him. That ain't even Cassidy crowd.
You heard niggas
What?
in that crowd like,
What?
You hear every battle.
Wow.
Hold on, let me tell you.
Wow, bruh.
Listen, all right. I'm gonna give y'all niggas my prediction, man. We talking about battle rap. You know what I mean? I already know I do this smack shit, man. I love it.
I mean, word is born. I love that.
We might make this a show.
I love that whole album. Because, you know what I'm saying? I come from just meeting up at the store. Boys
Facts.
used to just meet up at the store.
Nah, that's a fact.
On your block, you know what I mean?
But let me get my predictions. I'm gonna say 2-1.
Okay.
And the only reason I'm saying 2-1 is because I'm giving Cassidy mercy in the first round. If that's all we saying is debatable, no, wait. Let's be real. Okay, so Goods wasn't? Oh, we gonna just say what? He was swagging? What we gonna say? So what that mean?
I didn't see no difference. I seen Goods.
So what was the difference in Kaz?
Normal Goods.
What was the difference in Kaz? That was the worst Kaz.
The difference in Kaz is Kaz don't do it every damn day. Like Goods,
So don't
Goods
jump in.
is-
So I. So listen.
Goods do this shit like almost every month, damn near.
But don't jump in that ring. He sold the fight.
You know what I mean?
Kaz sold the fight. Don't jump in the ring. Like, if we not wrestlers, right? We not boxers, right? We can't go fight a nigga tomorrow. We go fight a nigga outside right now.
But that's what I said.
But we
That's
can't
what I
go
said.
say, I challenge you to a.
On the artist, though, what he was supposed to do was he was supposed to study that arena, that cadence, that delivery, you know what I mean? And put his own cast spin on it.
So how we saying he won?
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? That's why if he did lose, that would be the reason why he lost. You know what I mean? But in my eyes, you know what I'm saying? I'm an old school nigga and I like straight raw bars. You know what I mean?
He was just out fucking barring goods. Ain't no way.
He wasn't. I don't think it was me personally. I don't think it was like a seesaw one way, bruh. You know what I mean? I don't think it was a seesaw one way. You know what I mean? A lot of people going like, oh man, Goods, like, you know what I mean? Like Cassie, like Goods was the fat kid on the seesaw, like, you know what I mean? It wasn't that. It wasn't that. You know what I mean? Not for me.
It was like a nigga shot you in the first. You ate that.
He should have spun it around. You saying he should have spun it around? He should have gave that first verse. That first verse, he should have left that in the end.
Then the second one, you like.
He was out of bullets. He was out of bullets. Your man wasn't dead. He jumped back up and started shooting. That's what you said. But you know what I mean? I love it though because it brings the conversation. That's the most important part. You know what I mean? If you got Goods up against Sue, you know what I mean? It'll bring the conversation, but it won't bring the conversation like it did. Like this right here brought the conversation, but guess what? It took Cass to jump on that stage and really bring that big conversation. So you got to give him that credit in general, because Cass is still Cass. He still bring that aura to the arena, like, you know what I mean? But all y'all old guys that want to get back in that arena, you know what I mean? Mills, you know what I'm saying? Cassidy, you know what I'm saying? Even Loaded Lux a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go that far. Y'all have to, you know what I'm saying, bring it to the arena, just like with the music today. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to have a certain element, unless you're changing things. What you're doing is changing things. You know what I mean? You have to have a certain element of what's going on. You know what I mean? You have to have a certain element of what's going on to get attention. You know what I'm saying? To get that attention, which, you know, my town did a little different. You know what I mean? We brought it back to bars. Again, shout out my whole town. You know what I mean? And y'all gonna have to eat them bars. We ain't playing. Y'all gonna have to eat them bars. Ain't none of that pretty shit coming out of here, except for the younger generation, the Kid Majors, you know what I mean? The Mac Mills, you know what I'm saying? Yo, that's my little homie right there. You already know, you know what I'm saying? Man, who else, man? Like, you know what I mean? Yo, it's bad, man. Come on, Brownie Baby, my niece. You know what I'm saying? Like, they bringing bars to that cadence. That cadence, they bringing bars to that cadence. Like, you don't have to be a mumble rapper to bring that cadence and bring bars. They bringing bars to that cadence. That's what I love about my town, man. They taking it. We always have took it to the extra length. We've always took it to small town. Everybody think it's slow up here, like, you know what I mean? But it's not, like, you know what I mean? Listen, man, I ain't no drug dealer, but guess what? You gonna pay damn near the same price for your drugs in New York City that you gonna pay in Buffalo. How about that? Long time ago, it was different, but now, listen, man, motherfuckers coming up here to get drugs. Let's put that out there on the table, bro. You know what I mean? But this is what I'm saying. Buffalo is in a position right now, you know what I mean, to sum it up. Of course, it's gonna be the next Buffalo, but to be the next Atlanta right now. That's the type of talent coming out the town.
Okay, that's a strong statement, man. So, give them you as an artist, like the importance of going on the road, expressing your, you know what I mean, sure, you know, give them that.
On the road, I don't do it enough. Yeah, you know I mean, I got, but so now again, I be around a lot of cats again. I gotta keep saying dudes' names, like, you know what I mean, like Griselda, you know what I mean, Benny, you know what I mean. I've been around him quite a bit. Thanks to, you know what I'm saying, Struggle Mike, you know what I'm saying, with his dealings with him. You know, they come and record here and all that, like, at times. You know what I'm saying? But you get jewels when you in certain situations. You know what I'm saying? What I've got out of, and shout out Shaft Rock, because he stay on me, man. Like he always doing research and learning about stuff. Like, you know what I mean? He put me on to the whole Bandcamp situation because I was ready to just go higher with streams. You know what I mean? But the physical retail is still out there. You know what I mean? But going on, like, all right, so let's take it to the streaming. Is 1,500 streams is equivalent to like an album. You know what I mean? The average underground artist, you know what I'm saying, ain't really doing 1,500 streams a day. So you're not really making money. Unless you doing 1,500 streams a day, you know what I mean? You sold the album a day. And that's still not no money, because how much you getting off that album? You know what I mean? Depending on how you doing it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of outlets out there for you to make your money, though. You know what I'm saying? So you do get good money off your streams if you could do it. You know what I mean? So with that being said, going on the road helps to build those streams. You know what I mean? Helps to build that anticipation of your album coming out. You know what I mean? Because you're reaching out to more than just your city. You know what I'm saying? Buffalo got a lot of motherfuckers here, but it ain't enough for you to really be a millionaire for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? So you want to go on the road so that you can touch people that you have. Because one thing, okay, you could do a lot of shit on the internet. You could touch a lot of people on the internet, but it's a difference from a physical interaction. You know what I mean? That online is not concrete. It's not brick and mortar. You know what I'm saying? Brick and mortar is what brings you the money. So you being on scene and you interacting with these people, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's just you going on the stage, not even ever touching the crowd. You came to their city. You cared about them enough to come to their city. They gonna fuck with you for that. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, now you do your merch table. You know what I mean? Boom. You making money off your merch. That's another thing. A lot of people don't brand. They don't brand. I don't care if it's just your name on that t-shirt. If you ain't got no crew, it's just you. Your name on that t-shirt, you selling that t-shirt, now you got a physical representation of you out in the world. You know what I mean? Somebody else might be like, yo, where you get that shirt from? That's a dope logo. Like, oh nah, they was just here. They from Buffalo. I mean, be done brought you up on the phone, because everybody keep their phone with them. I sit right here next to me. You know what I mean? It's a different world. You know what I'm saying? And while you at them shows, you know what I'm saying, get people to follow you. Oh, you like what I'm doing? Oh, let me see your phone. Boop, boop, boop. Follow yourself. If you don't think they're going to follow you, follow yourself. Like, don't be scared. Get out there and interact with these people, man. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody going to shoot you or snuff you. You know what I mean? For real. But that's the importance of going on the road, building your network. You know what I'm saying? And when you build your network, you build your net worth. You know what I mean? That's my take on that.
Nah, that's a fact. And I'm glad you covered all of them points, because that was like, you answered like 3 questions in a row on my shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, that's good. Nah, that's good, because we get an insight. This is what niggas need. Niggas need this right here. Like, this is not like we practice none of this and none of that. We go with the flow and we go with the vibe. Like, you know what I'm saying? So let's get back to the music. Like, when you doing your music, give them your process right there in that booth. Give them that. Like, when you laying down that track that's fire, because I know you done showed me a few videos and shit like that, and you got some shit playing right now. Like, but take me into that, man. Take me into a good studio session when you laying that hit. Okay. That hit.
Okay. First thing, it's got I gotta have a vibe. And that vibe is gonna come from whatever instrumental I pick. You know what I mean? And don't just think you're gonna take an instrument, which you know what I mean? You should be able to spit your music to anything. You know what I mean? I think that's important. Like, you should be able, whether you rapping it off your phone, out your head, whatever, like, you know what I mean? It's better to remember it. You know what I mean? But it's gotta be a vibe. I gotta get a vibe from that beat. And whatever that beat tell me to do is what I'm gonna do to that beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, right now, that's a good segue. You know what I mean? For me, right now, I'm working on a project that's going to be called I Digress. My last project was just Speed, which y'all can go find that. It's Speedie da Icon, just like I spelled it, SPEEDIE, the D-A Icon, just Speed. It's on all social media, you know what I mean? You can listen to it anywhere. It's even on YouTube if you being cheap. Nah, you ain't being cheap. You know what I'm saying? You just want to hear it and not pay for it. It's okay. It's all right, but I could get paid off of that too. So go listen to it on YouTube. You know what I mean? But just that was more of a laid back album, more conscious, more, you know what I'm saying? Me just being me. That's why it's called Just Speed. Like, you know what I'm saying? I felt like at that point in my life, it was times where I was doing music and I wasn't actually being me. You know what I'm saying? The cover of it, I'm walking next to a 35 mile per hour sign. Like, I don't even know if anybody ever got it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But basically, it's just me staying in my lane. Like, you know what I'm saying? Going at a legal speed, like slowing down my life and just taking a look. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? It was in the desert, though. You know what I mean? So I'm still on the road to nowhere, not really knowing where I'm going. You know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to figure that out even at my age now. Like, you know what I'm saying? It take a long time to really understand who you are and what you want out of life. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that was one of them things. And it was a lot of that music that was old that I just wanted people to hear. You know what I'm saying? So this is just Speed, just being Speed, just letting you know who he is. Now, I digress. I'm going backwards on them. You know what I mean? I've been inspired by this music, you know what I mean? Rock Marciano, Royce the 5'9", you know what I mean? Again, Benny and Griselda and all them boys, you know what I'm saying? And it's more of back to that raw essence, Alchemist, you know what I'm saying? Static Selector and all them boys, you know what I'm saying? It's more of that raw music being produced, and you can feel comfortable doing it without being ridiculed over here. You know what I'm saying? It's still over here. You know what I mean? They still doing their thing, but over here, this is gaining ground. Y'all better watch out. Y'all better get y'all bars right, because I think personally that bars is always going to overcome, you know what I mean, just vibe. You know what I'm saying? If you saying something, it's going to be a point where that overtake it, which is all a cycle. It's going to come back around anyway. So be careful if you stuck in that lane, like I said earlier, to go back to that. You know what I mean? But I digress is... Why I start speaking on that is because I'm picking the beats for that I digress. You know what I'm saying? I didn't pick the songs for I digress. Like, you know what I'm saying? The beats that I picked for, I didn't pick for that. I was just vibing and just making music. You know what I'm saying? And then I took and decided what songs would vibe well together. You know what I'm saying? And get my point across. You know what I'm saying? And also, like, again, what songs I wanted people to hear. But for I digress, I'm actually picking the beats to give the vibe. You know what I mean? To give the vibe of the project. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it backwards from the way I used to do it. You know what I mean? But I digress. Basically, it's harder. It's harder. More raw bars. You know what I'm saying? Me talking the shit that I know. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never really been the big drug kingpin, but I done been in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So I'm talking a little street shit on there. But again, I'm still, you know what I mean, talk about my family and also still got a little conscious. I started, now this is the kicker. And I need y'all to know this, because I'm going to explain it on the album again. There's a skit on the album. You know what I mean? Boom. I'm starting it off with the video that, you know what I'm saying, that we have. You know what I'm saying? That's going to air. You know what I'm saying? That's going to air. You know what I'm saying? So, boom, more ish. It's more of a conscious track. You know what I'm saying? Boom. That's the first song on the album. But it ain't got no number. It ain't even got no number. Then you get the intro. It's like a bonus track in front of the album. You know what I'm saying? Then you get the intro. And in the intro, I'm explaining the same thing I'm explaining to you now. You know what I'm saying? And then we going into some higher joints. I digress. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And that's one more song that's going to be conscious during this whole process. Everything else is more harder tracks. It might got a little bit of hardness littered in there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's just a vibe, bro. It's just a vibe. I got a whole vibe, and I just go in the booth with that vibe. I just go in the booth with that vibe, and I ride that vibe out. You know what I mean? I ride that vibe out. And that's just the process in general, dog. You know what I mean? Just riding the vibe, man. You got to ride the wave. Whatever you feeling, go in that booth and express it all in the booth. Whether it's some smooth shit, rap smooth. If it's some hard shit, rap hard. Like, get that beat what it asks for. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? That's my process. And I like to have my niggas up in here. Sometimes I like to be by myself. It depends on what I'm doing.
That's a fact.
Talk your life or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? But you a character. You know what I'm saying? Because once you step in front of that mic, you have to have a certain persona. You know what I mean? And a lot of dudes that I meet ain't got that same exact persona when you sitting there just speaking. So when you're sitting there and you just talking to people, you have there's certain things that you gotta say. It's important that you say something that makes some sense. You know what I mean? It's important that you saying something that makes some sense. For real, bruh. You know what I mean? You gotta say something that makes some sense, man. You know what I mean? Because there's too many kids that's looking up to you that's gonna go through what you went through. And if you any type of real nigga, you know what I'm saying, real gangster, real brother, real man, whatever you want to call it, you know what I'm saying, you wouldn't want that person to go through the same thing you went through. Because that didn't do nothing but bring you anguish and pain. You know what I'm saying? Mac Mills had posted something. I forgot where he got it from, but yeah, I mean, it was talking about how gangsters is all messed up. You know what I'm saying? From being in the trenches, being in prison, you know what I'm saying? And so, like, you know, they look for a peaceful person to bring them peace. You know what I mean? Which, yo, I felt that that's the realest thing. Like, that's the realest thing ever. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, why not? When you sitting down and you having this right here, you sitting with Piffy Trilliamz, you know what I'm saying? On SJliveONLINE, you know what I mean? Plug. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You sit with them boys, why not say something that means something that might help somebody? You know what I mean? I don't care what's in your music. You know what I mean? I don't care what's in your music, bro. But when you sit down, say something that might help the next man, bro. You know what I mean? You ain't got to give away your secrets and how you got there and all that. None of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But say something positive. You know what I mean? Boom. On top of that, I got to shout out my man, because one of the songs that I'm going to give y'all is from my man from Ireland. You know what I'm saying? Muscle Rap Records. You know what I'm saying? We got the project that's coming out that I'm featured on. It's going to be a bunch of miscellaneous artists. He's doing his DJ Khaled thing. And it's coming out in July. I Digress will be out soon. Stretch, S.com got a project coming out. Shaft Rock working on the project right now. Grinzy working on the project right now. Yeah, just look for the Brick Boys, man. It's gonna come crazy. Again, it's Speedie da Icon on everything, bro. Like, just go look for me, Google me, go get that Just Speed. You know what I'm saying? Look up the Eat Beats freestyle and the More Ish joint that I'm about to put online. I'm just waiting for the album art to come, the song art to come back, so that I can put that online. Y'all can go get all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, we got time frames on this stuff, man. You know what I mean? But it will be continued, because this my nigga, and I'm always around for him.
And I appreciate that, man. That's a boomerang, man. Like, you spoke about, because I think we kind of jumped when we've picked it back up, but you spoke about, being conscious, and you know what I mean. So to a lot of people, that means a lot of different things. You know what I'm saying? So, tell them like your meaning of that, like your meaning of what was consciousness to you, and what do you mean by statement? Because everybody might be like, can't come this way.
I mean, conscious is like you just said, is different for everybody. But for me, being conscious is being empowered to what I came from. You know what I mean? Being empowering to what I came from, because, I didn't struggle as hard as some. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I watched my mom's cry because she couldn't buy me sneakers. You know what I'm saying? My pops was a drug addict. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Which he 2 years clean to this day. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Pops, I love you. You know what I mean? My mother had a stretch of alcoholism. You know what I'm saying? Which alcoholism killed most of my father uncles. You know what I'm saying? Because they had the sugar diabetes developed from alcoholism. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I mean? The streets brought a lot of money and prosperity to my family too. Like, you know what I mean? But what I mean by being conscious is that, you know what I'm saying? You got to be aware of who you are and what you come from, because that is empowering in itself. You know what I'm saying? You come from a strong lineage, although it does not look like it. You know what I mean? We're not going to go too deep. We're not going to go too deep. We're not going to go too deep into that. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to go too deep into it, but you have to be empowered by what you come from, man. You come from something very strong, even though they try to dumb it down. You know what I mean? You come from something very strong. So, you know what I mean? That's what I mean by conscious. I'm trying to be empowering to anything that come in my path. I don't care what you are. You know what I mean? You could be purple with motherfucking antennas coming out your head. You know what I mean? If I can help you in some way, that's what I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? And that's what I want from my music, like, you know what I'm saying? So some of my music, like I Digress, again, I'm really just trying to show y'all that I ain't that old yet. I got it. I still got it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But most of my music, you're going to be able to get something from. Instead of, like, when I was listening to Mobb Deep, not to take from their music, this great duo. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely one of the GOATs when it comes to duos. You know what I mean? But it gave me a feeling of wanting to go fuck some shit up. You know what I'm saying? Shook ones, niggas used to get knocked the fuck out in the club on everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? For real, though. Like, niggas was slam dancing. If you ain't had that in your heart, you ain't look like you had it in your heart, you might get knocked out slam dancing with the wrong people. You know what I mean? I attest to it. I watched it. Shout out my man Lefty. He straight K the nigga with a left. You know what I mean? So, like, I want my music not to be that. I want my music to be, damn, he went through what I went through. You know what I'm saying? So go through the catalog. I guarantee that you'll find something that's going to bring you back out that slum.
I mean, you know, like I said, y'all see it's been like we done took all the time up, like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna let them get out of here that easy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I do. So I'm not even gonna ask him if he ready or not. After you do what you do, I need you to tell them, give them your social media, everywhere to find you, your music, all of that type of shit. But you know you gotta give me them bars first. So, you know what I mean? Let's do what we do. You got about 5 minutes, you know what I mean? Do what you do.
Well, listen, man. I mean, I don't get nothing away for free, so, you know, I'm gonna give y'all something that I like to spit, you know what I'm saying? So check it. This we gonna go back on them, you know what I mean? Yo, son, that's what it is, man. It's about making $1 today. I got 3 kids, man, 1 in college, you heard me? So, yo, let's go like this, a little bit. I roll like a dubbed out pretty ass coupe. I shine like the sunshine, blend through the roof. This is my decade, and I'ma blam on you dudes till you can't recoup, nigga. Taste the truth. I done laced my boots, and I'm ready for war. I done cried so many tears, I ain't shedding no more. Numbing of the world, I've been faced with it all. Going against the odds, body riddled with scars. I embody the truth. They just tell you they hard, doc. Open my chest, couldn't take my heart. Now it's 20 years down the line, I'm still alive. Like the first nigga in the low pumping 2 for 5s. It's Slick Swift, I told you 96. My whole clique, they ain't nothing but sick. And I'ma scream flying bricks till you sick of this shit. Speed, spit clutch like I'm shifting the stick. And all you loose talking niggas better stiffen your jib. Since talk is cheap, we walk how we live. Often I get lost in thought, thinking how would it be different if I stayed in North. But life too short, so I'm living for now. I try so hard, ain't no giving it now. Think you sitting me down, you better brandish it now. You think you bucking me down, you better brandish it now. Here to state my claim, so can you face the rain, nigga? I weathered the storm when I was faced with pain, stress and strain. I stress to be sane. I'm about my money, ain't no stress in this fame. Get stretched in this game, niggas testing your name. I'm not Pop no Biggie and ain't going out the same. I might die in the booth while I'm busting a vein, or in the middle of the streets while I'm busting them things. I'm a real wild boy, mean a real jackass, and when the dough get low, homie, we jackass. Quick, fast. I be like jumping jack fast, jump off in your chicken ass, just to jump off in your stash. I'm a survivor, but not Beyonce knows. I'm in her, it's getting hot in her. Even Nelly knows. No disrespect, but this is me though, dog. You sold 10, I won't stop till 15, so dog. Let's go. And these days, that's 15 million streams, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? That was 15 million albums back then, but like it's 1,500 million, 1,000 trillion streams now for you to make some money. Like, you know what I mean? Get your shit right. Yo, listen. Like I said, it's Speedie da Icon. I've been saying it through the whole thing. It's the most important thing that you could do when you sitting down to do anything and you trying to do anything is brand. You know what I mean? Especially when it comes to business. So it's Speedie da Icon on everything. SPEEDIEDA Icon. Again, it's Just Speed. The album dropped last year, you know what I mean? But you can still go get it. Old to me, new to you. You know what I'm saying? Everything. Put in Speedie da Icon. With just speed, just regular spell, you know what I mean? Go get that album. Eat Beats Freestyle is out there, you know what I'm saying? Boom. I got I Digress on the way. It's coming very soon. You know what I mean? Yeah, more ish, you know what I'm saying? That's on my man Drop Top Harv joint, you know what I'm saying? Drop Top Harv joint. That's DTH Films, you know what I mean? But you could just look for, again, Speedie da Icon, man, on everything, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here, man. Shout out to the whole Brick Boy. Shout out to the whole Buffalo and the whole East Coast. Newark, I love you. I never forget you, man. You heard?
Now, before we get out of here, because I was going to ask you this and shit while we was going and all that, and you know, the fact that we in here and we in the, you know, we in the store and all that. And I'm looking at the flyer and all that. You said homie being here, the Love Boat, what's his name? Love Boat, Luciano. Tell me, give me a little bit. You know, we got a couple minutes and shit like that. Give me a little bit, cause I'm gonna plug it. March 18th, you already know what it is, man. We in Stamps, Boogie in the building, you heard. We in there hosting, you heard. We here, man. Like, yo, I wanna like, you know what I mean? Boogie, talk to him.
Y'all already know May 18th is about to be a lituation. Me and Piffy Trilliamz in the building. You feel me? You already know. May 18th come out. East Coast Connect Artist Showcase. I'm telling you, if you not, what is you about to do on the 18th? Come out, boy.
Yo, but talk to him a little bit, like, give me I want to know about Love Boat a little bit, you know what I'm saying, man? Shout out ID Rich, you already know what it is, man, May 18th when it Stamps. But Love Boat Luciano is the headliner and all that, and being as though he being here recording and doing this thing and shit like that, I want Speedie to let me know just a little bit about the homie.
Love Bo Luciano, man. Shout out to my man, like, you know what I mean? Yo, young man, you know what I'm saying? With the heart of an old man. You know what I'm saying? He has a very old soul. Like the music, the things that he talk about, you wouldn't expect a young boy to talk about. Like, you know what I'm saying? He started doing his thing at a very young age, so it shows in his music. He just dropped a joint, you know what I mean? Go get that. He recorded most of it here, you know what I'm saying? Probation. You could get that everywhere, you know what I'm saying? And it's gritty. It's gritty. A very refreshing vibe to hip hop. You know what I mean? A very refreshing vibe to hip hop. So if you looking to come see a show, you gonna get one. You gonna get one. He with BSF. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Black Soprano family. You know what I mean? Benny. Shout out to Duffel Bag Hottie. You know what I'm saying? I forgot the young dude. What's the new gentleman that they signed? Oh man, my bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to you too, dog. Like, you know what I mean? Because we ain't really got much time. So, you know what I'm saying? But shout out the whole movement. Shout out Griselda, all of that. You know what I mean? Shout out all of Buffalo, Mac Mills. You know what I'm saying? Brick Boys. Shout out Kid Rich come up in here. I mean, man, I just said his name earlier, man. You know what I mean? Kid Major come up in here. You know what I'm saying? His whole camp. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Lil Moolah. You know what I'm saying? Shout him out. D Money, you know what I mean? Shout out shout out Greedy and all them boys, man. Shout out Greedy, Geo, Yap, you know what I mean? Shout out my new homie, Brazzy and the Tree Gang. You know what I mean? Shout out everybody that stopped into the motherfucking studio, man. You know what I mean? John Blaze, all y'all boys, man. It's love, it's appreciation, man. Come back and see me. Listen, man, my door is always open. It's 1770 Seneca Street. Stop by, come holla at Speed, man. I might just be in here just working on something or just chilling, man. You can always come through and just poly with the boy, man. And again, if you question anything that I'm talking about, man, let's chop it up.
Yo, that's a fact, man. Y'all know what it is, man. This has been a good one. In the building with Speedie da Icon, man. Salute the Boogie for coming through, man. Yo, like I said, man, go ahead, follow what he doing, man. We in the building, man. Stamps, May 18th, man. We're going to plug that. We're going to plug his More-ish new video. We're going to plug the next video that got the cameo with Piff in it. You heard? I'm going to put him on camera and shit with all that. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all subscribe to the page, man. SJliveONLINE.
We got Battle at the Border coming up May 25th. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking about battles, don't forget that Boogie Blue June.